Everybody, and welcome to the final part of my Sonic Collection retrospective on it. For a second there, I forgot what the name of it is, or what you would even call this. Today we're going to be taking a look at Sonic Gems Collection as teased in the last video. This game is alright, in my opinion. Honestly, this feels more like an afterthought of a Sonic game, kind of a collection thrown together to get something out there on holiday stores, but as we can see here, it's Sonic Gems Collection, 3 must-have hits. Really? Must-have, Sega? Alright, well, let's take a look at the box and see what games we got here. Okay, these are the must-have games, apparently, that I was referring to earlier. Sonic CD, Sonic the Fighters, and Sonic R. Now, again, if you watched my previous video on Mega Collection, I kind of ended the video off with a tease of kind of, it'd be cool if Mega Collection had more obscure games, like, obscure hidden gems. Gems. Or games that were on an add-on that never got re-released or not many people got to play, or old arcade games. Yeah, this is a good selection. Sonic CD, Sonic R, and Sonic the Fighters. All obscure games that not a whole lot of people got to play, but there should be more. Like, what about we finally get a localized port of Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. That would be so cool to see the game, or play the game that Mighty and Ray first appeared in, or Knuckles Chaotix. That, again, would be so cool. Fitting right there alongside Sonic CD as an obscure add-on game that nobody played. But instead, what do we get? 6 bonus Game Gear classics, damn it. And honestly, can you really say these are 6 Game Gear classics? Like, okay, we got Sonic 2. This instantly makes this collection a 0 out of 10. We got Sonic Spinball, disgusting. Sonic Triple Trouble, that's pretty good. Sonic Drift 2, again, pretty good. Tails Sky Patrol and Tails Adventure. What? Okay, I know I said it would be cool if Mega Collection had some more obscure games that really nobody heard of, but really? Tails Sky Patrol? The game's not even that good. It's bad. Really bad. I take issue with this game selection, okay? Like, okay, Sonic CD, that's a really good game. It's a good game. It's a game. Okay, Sonic R, same thing. It's a good game. It's a game. It's an alright game. Sonic the Fighters, okay. That I can honestly say without a shadow of a doubt in my mind is a game. Okay, it's a really good game, okay? I just wanted to do 3 for 3 on that bit, but being honest, looking at the Game Gear selection, that is not a good selection to boast. 6 bonus Game Gear classics. What about actually good Game Gear games? Like, okay, we got Sonic Drift 2, we got Sonic Triple Trouble. Those are good. But what about Sonic 1 8-bit? What about Sonic Drift? Is that never released outside of Japan? How about Sonic Chaos? It's boring, but it's better than this. Like, why not Sonic Blast? That was a good game. But instead, this is what we're stuck with as far as a game selection goes, and it's an alright selection, I gotta say. You do get your bang for your buck. If you bought this game brand new, day one, when it released back in the day for the GameCube, I'd say you get your money's worth. I don't know if this one re-released at all for PS2. It might have, I don't know, but as far as extras go in this game, well, I mean, we certainly got some. Okay, let's take a look at manuals. Yep, that's a manual, alright. Yep. Those are manuals. Those are, in fact, game manuals. Well, that's a great extra for one. Okay, oh, what about the museum? The museum sounds cool. Oh, look at that, a flashy... It's just JPEGs. Okay, it's cool to see these illustrations, but... Those are just the... This is... I hate to say it, but... not the best way to handle a collection with a museum. If you're gonna call it that. A museum, really? I mean, at least you, like, unlock the illustrations by playing the game and doing stuff. Let's take a look at extras. Maybe extra... Okay, we got hints and oh, dear lord, this is terrible. This is an embarrassment, especially seeing how Mega Collection, and to an extent Classic Collection, did so much better. I mean, at least I get to unlock this for being rewarded for playing the game, but... Really? Okay, let's see if there's any extra games on here that aren't supported on the back of the box, shall we? Vector Man. Who the fuck is Vector Man? And there's some mystery game here I could look up, but, I don't really care. Okay. Gems Collection. Yes. I point out, the slimmest of margins, some of these are hidden gems. Like, okay, let's take a look through. Sonic Drift 2, that's pretty good. Same with Triple Trouble. It's alright, especially once you beat the second zone. The rest of the game gets pretty good. It's Sonic Spinball. I love Pinball. Sonic 2. Okay, Sonic R is just okay? It's an alright racing game. It's really obscure, it's a hidden gem. You should at least experience it, it's alright. It's got a good soundtrack, though. Sonic CD, same. It's the US soundtrack. I could deal with that. It's a good game, just the soundtrack is ass. Okay, Sonic the Fighters, that is good. That is the only real gem we have here. Okay, so, take a look at this again. You have Sonic CD, that's good. US soundtrack, bad. Okay, aside from Stardust Speedway, that's like the best we got here. Okay, Sonic R, it's alright. It's a gem, alright. It's a hidden, and maybe not a hidden gem, but it's hidden, alright. The soundtrack's at least decent. Sonic 2-bit, trash. The Cape Gear version of Spinball, no. Okay, Sonic Triple Trouble, again, we got something good. Drift 2, and everything, wow. I'm sorry, but this game selection blows. Really, calling yourself... I spent too much time on this. The extras I already talked about, bad. The emulation is good, though. I mean, Sonic CD feels like a Sonic on a CD. Sonic the Fighters plays good for being an arcade to console port. Sonic R, I think, actually controls pretty good. Every other game are garbage, aside from like 2 or 3. Unlocks, okay, again, it's cool that to get the illustrations, I at least have to play the game to unlock them, but it's not worth it. Just a handful of illustrations, and I've probably seen all of these or most of these on Mega Collection or Classic Collection. The fact that I've seen half of those, and again, I know that's not all of them, but it's kind of sad. Okay, memorability. I remember this for the shitty game selection. I'm sorry, but Mega Collection, what happened here? I mean, Gems Collection. This had every right to be an outstanding collection. Okay, going on a tangent here, imagine if Imagine this. In a world where Sega took a look at the final product of this and said, not enough. Instead of 3 must-have hits, make it 5 or 6 must-have hits. Increase the Game Gear games. Okay, this Game Gear selection, in my opinion, aside from Triple Trouble and Sonic Drift 2, would make more sense on Sonic Adventure DX as unlockable games. Games like Sonic 1 and Sonic Drift, those are games you put on here. Same thing with Chaos and a handful of others. Again, I haven't unlocked all the games on there, so I don't know what's on there really. But this is where you have the obscure games, like, why not put the entire Sonic Game Gear game selection on here, like Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic Chaos, Triple Trouble, both Drift games. You can have the Tails games on there, they are obscure enough, but that's it. That's all we get for the... There are so many better Game Gear games out there. And if you're going to have the Game Gear version of Sonic Spinball, do the Game Gear version of Mean Bean. At least that was decent. It was more Mean Bean. And even then, why didn't they add Knuckles Chaotix? That game has never been re-released outside of its original release on the 32X. And quite literally, nobody played it. Nobody. Back in the day, nowadays, nobody plays it. But this would at least give it a second chance. It would at least be replayed. Some people would have nostalgia for it for playing Gems Collection, I mean. Same with Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. That game was never released outside of Japan or outside of arcades. Imagine, and like Sega worked on a translation years ago, planning to release it on like the Saturn or the Genesis. Imagine we finally got that on this. Or even then, just rip the game files. I don't care if it's still in Japanese. I wouldn't care. Just put it on here. It was so... you can even put the random obscure arcade games like Sega Sonic Popcorn Shop or fucking the Waku Waku game. I would not care. Gems. The only gem here I really see is Sonic the Fighter. Sonic CD, kind of, if we had the Japanese sound. And why weren't we given the choice on soundtrack selection? That was such an obvious oversight with this game. As far as replay value goes, yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, the 3 games that advertises as gems, yeah, they're pretty replayable in my opinion, but this selection blows. I originally said, like, oh yeah, this game is so, like, 8.5 out of 10, but I'm sorry. This game blows. And I hate to say that. It blows as a collection because what it does have, as far as extras go, we got some illustrations, but they're all unlockable, and they don't really feel worth it, in my opinion. Like, that, like, if it was, like, Beat Sonic CD, or collect all the Chaos Emeralds in the Sonic R, that would be cool. Now, if you ask me to do anything with the Game Gear games, I'm going to take issue to that. I mean, at least the Game Gear games do give me the option to, like, save state, but it's not good enough. The thing labeled extras is just hits and the credits. I'm sorry, but this game's just like a 7 or a 7, yeah, 7 out of 10. As a collection, it's decent, but it's not good enough, especially to have the name Sonic Gems. Sadly, we end off the retrospective with kind of a sour note, and do I hate that? Yes. But taking a look back at all 3 games, taking a look back at these 3 games, these are brilliant ways to introduce anybody to the Sonic franchise. Maybe just give them these 2 for the old Genesis games and a few extras if they want to take a deeper look at the Game Gear games, but at the same time, this does the same job that Mega Collection does, just not as robust. Sadly, if you were to ask me would I recommend these games, yeah, I'd say, oh yeah, definitely give them Classic Collection. It's good, but But Mega Collection has more of what Classic Collection was, plus better extras. Gems Collection, if you just really want to play Sonic CD, but even then, just play it on your fucking phone. And sadly, that's it. I mean, sadly, I can't really... Again, the only game I could solidly recommend you play is Mega Collection. And as far as, like... Okay, let's take another look at Gems, okay? Sonic CD, it's pointless to get this collection to play CD nowadays. Because, again, CD has been re-released onto, like, mobile and PC now, alongside the Xbox. Sonic the Fighters, same story. It was put onto the Xbox Live Arcade, so no point in getting this collection for that. Unless it was only on, like, the 360, in which case, maybe. Sonic R is maybe the only reason to get this collection, because... Looking at this Game Gear selection, I got, aside from Spinball and Sky Patrol, I got all of these on the 3DS eShop. All these games are easily emulatable, so... And again, looking at actually playing the games on hardware without emulation, this collection just does not hold up. These two at least hold their own, to an extent, and... Yeah, that is the end of the Sonic Collection retrospective. To rank these, Gems Collection goes on the bottom, followed by Classic and Mega. So, thank you all so much for watching this third part of the retrospective. If you have not seen the first two videos, please do go and watch them. Please. I need the money. I'm starving, sir. Can I have some more?